In this Clash of Clans video, we will be ending an era, but starting a new one. It's time to say goodbye to Judo Sloth 89. We have a stacked episode for you guys. We have all of the rewards from the clan games to collect, all of the rewards from the season challenges, including that brand new Archer Queen skin. So we have a ton of upgrades to do to our village. We will also be farming and showing you the best strategy in Clash of Clans, the PEKKA Bobat, teaching you how to use it. And I did use this strategy to gain the 3 stars in war at Town Hall 12 last night. I'll be sure to show you that attack as well. So without further ado guys, tons and tons of content today. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so it is time to say goodbye to Judo Sloth 89, but let's go ahead and collect all of them rewards. We actually have 3.5 million golden elixir in the treasury as well. So I feel it's only fitting to put on the progress base so that you guys can see how many buildings we need to upgrade. So everything at the bottom of the base here is maxed. The buildings at the top are being upgraded to maxed. And then we just have 4 buildings left. Now, unfortunately, we only have 3 builders left to build. So we're going to have to hope we have a book of building. Sneak peek, we do have one, guys, so that we can get these upgraded. My walls aren't particularly that upgraded. You guys always give me stick for that, but that is the aim of the episode. Guys, if you're new to the channel here, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you do not miss out on any of my Clash of Clans videos. I feel let's go for... Look at all of the rewards that we are unable to collect because we've already got too much of that. So we can't get any of the gold or anything yet. Let's come back to it. Let's go to the clan games first, the season challenge first, sorry, and let's start from the top upwards and head back down. We still have 1 day and 21 hours, but make sure you do not forget to collect any of these rewards. I had to leave a bunch of them behind last time. And again, you don't want to do that. So the first thing we need to do is collect the Queen skin. That is the main one that you do not want to leave behind. Boom! Gladiator Queen unlocked. Let me know if you have that skin already. The Book of Heroes. Oh, I can't collect it yet. I think we'll try and upgrade like the battle machine over in the builder base. So let's move down the list. Book of Spells, we might as well take it. Got no more spells to upgrade, but we might as well. Dark Elixir, Shovel of Obstacles, again, can't use it. We'll probably have to sell that if not. Power Potion, we can get the wall rings. You guys give me stick about the walls. We will be able to upgrade some today. There is the gold, more Power Potion, more Elixir. Rune of Dark Elixir definitely will help us. I think we have 1 more Dark Elixir upgrade. Rune of Elixir, oh, we already have that maxed as well, but we can easily get rid of that. The Rune of Gold we can get for that next upgrade, guys. Hero Potion, I never really used them, to be honest. Clock Tower Potion, surprised I could get it. We know the Shovel of Obstacles we can't get, but we can rearrange our base. Let's just continue to collect these. The Book of Heroes, we have 2 of them now. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that in 1 day and 21 hours. I feel like one of them might go to waste. Ah, how frustrating that you can't collect all of the rewards quite yet. So, what have we got here? Let's go ahead and collect the loot from the treasury. That gives us 11 million. What can we upgrade here? They're all like 8 million. Oh, my bomb tower's maxed. How many of you knew that at the start of the episode? I didn't. Many of you might have caught that. So let's go ahead and upgrade one of them. I kind of feel like it's always a waste using the Rune of Gold, but we can upgrade one of the walls and we will be wasting like 1 million. How much is this one? Yeah, we'd still be wasting 1 million gold, but I tell you what guys, for you, for the episode, let's go ahead and waste it. So, the magical items, the Rune of Gold, let's use it. And boom, 12 million right there, right then. Let's go ahead and upgrade the next mortar. We are so close to max level now. Just 1 more mortar. Can we get that from this look? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. I really want to use that training potion, so why don't we go ahead and actually just use one of them right now. It's going to help us in terms of being able to get you them P.E.K.K.A Bobat attacks a little bit easier. So let's collect that. Let's collect. They're all useless bar the elixir. Gold, gold. What is this? The Rune of Builder elixir. I kind of want that more than the Dark Elixir right now because I don't really need it. The Book of Everything will be super helpful, but that is 10 million gold in terms of walls right there. Oh, I don't know what to collect. I feel like I want to go for the Book of Everything just because it's the Book of Everything. We've done it. We have done it, and with that, can we upgrade the final mortar, or do we have to wait? No. We are not quite enough. Not quite enough. Super close. Only 1 million off. But we will be able to get that when we are farming. So, the P.E.K.K.A Bobat. How do you use it? And I will show you that war attack. But before we do that, guys, the end of the era. Now, what exactly do we mean? Now, many of you will know the channel is called Judo Sloth Gaming. I'm referred as Judo Sloth. That came from my gamer tag, Judo Sloth 89. That was always my Xbox gamer tag, and it's always kind of stuck, but it's often hard for people to know that that's me, essentially. I've came and grown this channel as Judo Sloth, and I've always felt like changing the name to Judo Sloth so it's a little bit easier for people to know that it's me, and I've finally made the decision that we're going to do it, bring you guys it in an episode. Now, I haven't changed the name at all. From when I started this account, that was the game name. I have not changed my name as of yet, so you only get one free name change. That is right now. I can't believe I'm using it, but I am going to do it, and I'm going to enter the name Judo Sloth. Now, the reason I'm doing this now is that you can actually purchase new name changes, so it's not the end of the world. It just kind of feels better having that name. Continue. Right, we have to put confirm in order to confirm the name change. Here we are, guys. We're ending the era. Goodbye to Judo Sloth 89, and let's welcome Judo Sloth. Very original, but I feel you guys can see from the account easier that it's me. Boom. The name has changed. There we go. Let's get out there and let's find a raid. But let's show you that war attack first. Then we'll teach you exactly how to use this. So the war attack, basically, we are in preparation day right now. We did win our war as well. Here we go, Red Elite, smashing it. Fantastic stuff there. Which one was mine? I believe I got a 78% 2-star on 17, was it? Yeah, 88%. Very close. I put my bats in too quickly, but we had to do it. We took out CoC Sloth. Now, as soon as we matched, I was like, I'm taking this sloth guy out. There's only one sloth in this town, and that is me. So the P.E.K.K.A Bobat, you need to create your funnel first. And I recognize down at the bottom here, we could use that Electro Dragon to great effect, set up that funnel. Now, the P.E.K.K.A at the top is kind of wasted. I misplaced it, kind of wanted it to come back down around to my other troops, but it didn't happen. As long as you get the bulk of them, a good tankage of P.E.K.K.As into the center of the base, then you are golden. I also noticed that it's not a maxed out base. It does only have the one multi-inferno, and the wizard towers are crazily placed up to the top here. So once I press in with the P.E.K.K.As and bowlers, I take that out, can actually take this entire bottom area with bats, and there's basically nothing that they can do. The splash is not going to affect me. So I put them in right as my troops are about to get that Giga Tesla. I don't want the bats getting anywhere near the Giga Tesla. Down it goes right as the bats are there, and I've merged them in perfectly, whereby the bats can now take out the defenses, which will protect my troops in the middle. And as you will see, I actually run out of freeze spells. Now, I've got to be honest, I thought I had an ice golem in my composition that was going to be used to target this archer tower and tank the wizard tower. Once I started the attack, I realised that I'd overcooked on bowlers or some crazy thing like that, and the ice golem never made it into the army composition. Let me know if that's ever happened to you guys, but it certainly wrecked me here. But as long as you've cleared out that base effectively enough, you have more than enough in terms of getting this done, and boom, 3 stars it was. Be sure to let me know your tips for the PEKKA Bobat, and if you haven't already, make sure to follow my social media platforms. They're all linked down below, but we need to actually, before we get out and do an attack, we have 12 million gold. Let's crush some of these walls, and basically it means that when we attack, we're not then wasting the elixir, because we wouldn't have been able to get any more elixir. So here we are, we will just shred through the walls now. Honestly, the game is so much easier to upgrade than it's ever been. That's how my walls really are quite poor, because I've always just upgraded the defenses. I've never concentrated on the walls. Let me know, guys, have you noticed much of a difference now with the season challenges and things like that? I'm actually going to wait until we've done this next one. Let's get out there and find a match, and let's come back when we're ready to go. Okay guys, so not the best loot in the world, but certainly not the worst. Over 500,000 gold and elixir. You might notice these single target infernos. Now I think I'm going to come from this opposite end of the base. That allows me down towards the town hall, and then I can try and use the bats around the top area. But you might also notice here that I could use the electro dragon up at the top for pretty nice effect. So let's do that now. Ooh, 2 black bombs set off by that balloon. Not too bad. Is going to allow that electro dragon to do work. Now let's get the Pekkas in order to help create that funnel, and yeah, let's get one here as well with the wrecker, and then we can continue to do work as we put the queen and the healers, which will go after the Pekkas, then the bowlers, and the Grand Warden. Let's go ahead and use the king down the side here. You don't want your Pekkas locking onto your king. Basically, the healers, sorry, they do better effect onto the Pekkas than they do your heroes. By the way, I switched my Gladiator Queen skin as well, because I forgot to do that before, and it's all looking good at this point. Let's use the king's ability. I'm going to wait that little bit longer before I put my bats in, just to try and allow my troops to do that a little bit more in the center. We're going to use the Grand Warden's ability pretty soon, actually, because it doesn't look like they're going to get that Giga Bomb anytime soon. Let's use it for the bowlers, and I'm keeping my eye on the troops in the middle. Queen's ability, as she moves down towards that Giga Tesla, keeping my eye on this wizard tower as well. Let's freeze now so that it doesn't get the bats. The queen's just about to get that single. It worked nicely. Another freeze onto the wizard tower. Again, any splash, you need to be freezing. I'm going to have to use a third because the bats are going everywhere but the wizard tower. Queen steps up. She is the MVP, and let's get them wizards in there to help with cleanup. Should have probably did that earlier, but this base is crushed. PEKKA Bobat, I'm telling you guys, will smash it for you. Ensure that your bats do not hit splash damage. They have to come right around the top, and you freeze or you use an ice golem, anything to distract that splash. Just do not let it hit your bats. The Pekkas and bowlers will crush the inside of the base, as you saw. A couple of healers nicely on the Pekkas originally, but they will probably swap to the queen, and this guy does not know what's hit him. He's only a Champion League player, so we're not going to get a ton of trophies, but we are going to get a nice amount of loot. It allows us to show you how to use it. Let's quickly use the poison spell. It didn't let us. Now, I can almost guarantee this is one of the things that I feel I want changed in the game. Let's have a look. 2 poison spells, so we have to waste it anyway, guys. So, yeah, why doesn't that poison spell not just get shifted up in terms of the attacks? Now, I forgot that I thought we have the Hog Rider event going on right now. Why don't we go ahead and try our best to do that? I also forgot about the 1 gem army boost. We did use that training potion before, but not that it matters. So let's try and do an attack using the Hog Riders. Before we do that, guys, the Shovel of Obstacles. Now, what I thought is I'd try and put all my Christmas trees like on this top side and all the other obstacles at the bottom. Let me know what you guys would do. I really don't know what to shift here. Why don't we shift like this fortune tree out of the way? I'll move it like down to the bottom of the base, and I'll maybe shift all of the fortune trees down that area, have a nice little collection down there. So let's go ahead and get them roughly in that area. Just anything that's in the way of the base, I feel I want to move first. Then we can start moving around from there. So why don't we take this Christmas tree as well, put it up here next to our collection. It's not quite going to fit there. It's not quite going to fit there. How frustrating. But now, before we forget, let's go ahead and get the shovel of obstacles from here. We don't want to lose out on them. We want to slowly be able to move our base around. Everything else, we are going to have to wait. So guys, let's come back when we can bring you a Hog Rider attack. Okay, I have no idea whether we're going to be able to do this or not, but this guy has 700,000 gold. So we're going to have to try and attack it. Now with the Hog Riders, this base is very clever. It has the Town Hall on one side, the Giga Bomb is devastating to the Hog Riders, but it also has the Eagle Artillery on the other, which will be raining down havoc on my Hog Riders. And also look at this area, it's very thick of defenses. This attacker has clearly planned this out very well. So we are going to attack from this side of the base. We kind of just need to get into it now, guys, and start the attack. I don't know quite why I have the balloon. I think that's just to test for any black air bombs, but we'll start by creating a funnel down at this area, allow this one P.E.K.K.A to maybe be a bit sacrificed, but let's go from there. Now let's put the queen in with the healers, that one balloon to try and help test things out. That other one P.E.K.K.A is doing a good job. That one balloon, look, did set off a black air bomb, which is nice. Now let's get 3 P.E.K.K.As in. I kind of feel like using the king here, a bit sacrificial. Let's get one wizard in behind him, Grand Warden here to try and help my P.E.K.K.As as they come through, and I will use a rage spell to try and help them through the town hall area. Let's use the Giga Bomb, or the Grand Warden's ability, sorry. The rage spell will be to try and get the P.E.K.K.As through the walls here. They will hopefully get through to that area, but I don't want to wait too long before I start my hogs. I'm just going to wait and see whether the P.E.K.K.As lean up towards the north where the king is, or come down to the south, and down to the south is where they have came. So in come the Hog Riders from this point. I'm not going to use a heal just yet because everything is focused onto my troops in the middle, so there's actually no point. I am going to now use one alongside a freeze because that will be very helpful on the wizard tower and the multi-inferno. Then let's get another heal spell in, and I'm actually going to freeze again. We just missed the Eagle Artillery there as it fired off a shot, but I feel we stopped a little bit of that damage. Keeping an eye on the queen's ability, let's use some wizards to help with cleanup. We still have one heal spell, and we kind of need that for the top area of the base here if we have any chance at this. Hog Riders thankfully come down to the bottom, otherwise it could have been disaster if they were really low in health before going up or coming back down, sorry. But let's use that heal spell nice and early. I was kind of hoping I might have hit that Grand Warden a little bit just to protect the hogs, because they're going to have more than enough time to get through this. But with 39 seconds, we might be looking at a time fail here more than anything else. Actually, I think we might be okay. We've got one epic wizard taking out that. We've got another wizard on the other side, so we're going to finish off here. 3 stars all around for this episode. It has been epic, guys. 3 stars with the P.E.K.K.A Bobats, 3 stars with the Hog Riders, 3 stars in war. And look at all of that lovely loot we are going to be able to upgrade alongside the star bonus. We are just rolling in that loot today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see for a farming army next. I think let's just continue to practice with the P.E.K.K.A Bobats. Again, got that one poison spell, which I just don't use. I never use it if there's not clan castle troops. Anyways, guys. The final defense is going to be upgraded. Then technically we have to gear up the mortar as well. But there we go. We could actually finish it right now with the Book of Building. But since there's none to collect, I don't really see the need on doing that unless... yeah. Let's just do it. Boom! The reason I did that, guys, is unless I do that, we have basically 3 days before we can start spending any of this loot. And actually, we have enough to upgrade a couple of walls. So there we go, and we can continue to do that. We have 5 days left on the poison spell. Then I will probably get the skeleton spell, I believe it is, upgraded from there. Doing pretty well. Let's continue. Let's put our other base back on. How many, guys? Forget how many times I've came across a progress base in multiplayer. It is epic. But there you are, guys. We've crammed a ton into this episode. We changed the name. We showed you a bunch of stuff. If you want to see some of them farming episodes where I use subscriber submitted armies, I'm actually going to link the mass golem attack strategy. It was a ton of fun. You guys should watch that because it is absolutely hilarious. But that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until next time, peace out.